What can influence how we remember or misremember highly significant events like a crime or an accident? What can happen to our memory from the time we witness an event to retelling that event later? Did the witnesses who claim to have seen Rick Allen at the trails on February 13th have to pick him out of a photo lineup? You know, every one of them have followed every inch of this case for 6 years now. Exposing them to even the smallest detail can corrupt the memory from the actual event.
Isn't misremembering almost the same as the misinformation effect, Mom?
And you are wrong. Misinformation effect happens when our recall of episodic memories becomes less accurate because of post-event information. Let me give you a mind-blowing example. You, my little girl, happens to be a first-hand witness of a car accident. You saw the entire accident and after the accident, late arriving bystanders and members of the media are asking you to recall the event. The media and other bystanders kept talking about how the car behind was at fault and how it raced so aggressively dangerous. When the law enforcement interviewed you, you are exposed to such misinformation that interferes with your thinking, making you feel that, yeah, perhaps the driver behind was at fault. All those overwhelming information provided by the media and bystanders have actually altered your memory in the process, and you had no idea about it. Think about it. What if it escalated so big because of your misinformation? The court ruled that the second driver killed the first driver and that the second driver had to go to jail.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave.
The list of just some of the few cases where they got convicted of crimes they did not commit and were later exonerated, all based off of witness testimonies. Other studies have shown that misinformation can corrupt memory even more easily when it's encountered in a social situation. This problem is particularly in cases where more than one person witnessed a crime. In these cases, witnesses tend to talk to one another in the immediate aftermath of a crime, including wait for the police to arrive. But because different witnesses are different people with different perspectives, they are all likely to see or notice different things, and thus remember different things, even though they witnessed the same event. So they communicate about it later, and they not only reinforce the common memories of that event, they also contaminate each other's memories for the event. When a witness stands up in front of a courtroom and tells them what they recall from an event, there is also evidence that mistaken eyewitness evidence can lead to wrongful convictions, sending people to prison for years or decades, even to death row for crimes they did not commit.
I grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave.